Hey there everybody, it's JP 1970. Today I'm out looking for a ghost town. Looks like I found it. Here I am. This is the Hamilton and Treasure City ghost town. Okay, so we're looking down on the Hamilton ghost town. Looks like it's down that way. So that's where we're going. Found Hamilton. Another one of these stone structures, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like there's quite a few structures. Let me just tell you a little bit about Hamilton. The White Pine District was one of the most fabulous silver mining areas in Nevada. Several towns sprang up in the area, supported by 13,000 claims that produced $35 million. The hub of all this activity was Hamilton. The town plat was laid out in 1868, and a year later, business lots were selling for $6,000. The population grew up to 15,000, but not a soul remains today. Situated at 9,000 foot elevation, the town has had a real test of endurance standing up under the heavy snows and icy blasts of hard winters. However, 20 or 30 buildings are still standing, many stone walls and countless foundations, but the tin and building stones are slowly being tucked away by scavengers. And soon, a beautiful ghost town will have slipped into oblivion. Let's get a closer look. I'm trying to get to that tower over there. See that? And there's just so much to see along the way. So I'm driving along and I see this thing. This is, what the heck is this? Just like an old, your guess is as good as mine, folks. Let's take a look in here though. Looks like an old, ooh, man, I have no idea what this is. It's got the wood floor. Pretty solidly built structure, but yeah, check that out. And there's that tower. That's what I'm trying to get close to. Okay, so here I am exploring the Hamilton ghost town, and I'm gonna head up here and see what this tower is. I got to it. I know this is an old mine. Now, you guys that know something about mining might know what purpose this thing served. Let's get a closer look up here. Looks like some kind of chimney of sorts. Then we've got these bands, these metal bands that were there holding the stone together. Here, take a look. Look how tall that thing is. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 of these little pits. So they must have burned something in there. Here, we'll take a closer look over here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those things. Yeah, somehow these things were all connected and working together on something. There's this old tin. Don't want to cut yourself on that. Yeah, it's pretty amazing how much of this thing is left. quite a bit. Quite a bit. Then we've got more of these metal bands. I'm still out here exploring the Hamilton silver mine. That's what a lot of this stuff is that we've been looking at and that I've shown you in the video. It's from the old silver mine. And now out here, we got a couple more foundations. There's an old dilapidated truck. Let me put the drone up in the air. Hanging out here at Hamilton at the old ghost town, and man, there's been a lot to see. At one point the population grew to 15,000 people when they had all these claims and all this mining activity. So let's check this old building out. I'm guessing maybe this was possibly a residence. Maybe this was the mayor's place. I don't know. There's probably stored firewood in there or something. So let's take a look. I mean, there's a lot of things that remain up here. Here, take a look across there. That building right there, let's see. That building, that modern building, there's no way that that is 100 years old like everything else up here. So I don't know what the story is there. Somebody came in here and tried to reignite the mining activity or something. I don't know, but anyway. So, but this old place could be 100 years old. Yeah, look at this, all made out of tin completely. Bunch of old 2x4s. Not all that primitive, really, but made out of tin, as you can see. And all kinds of tin scatters the ground. There's a nice big piece right there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All these old ruins to explore. Now, looks like there's a couple more things we can look at before we get out of here. But pretty cool. And not exactly right off the road either. Took a little bit of doing to get out here. So we'll take a little bit more of a look around and then wrap it up. Okay, we have one more building here to look at. Let's take a look at this. Just a little, boy, it's not too big. Maybe, what is that, 6 feet by 12 feet, maybe? Nice wood floor. All this broken glass. Here's where a fireplace ran out. Yeah, there are all kinds of old buildings up here. This is a pretty cool little ghost town. Well, hello there, and welcome to Hamilton. All right, we got one more building here I want to take a look at before I'm done here at the Hamilton ghost town. You know, this is the time, if you're wondering, when's the best time to go exploring ghost towns? I think late October, early November. It's not too cold, but it's not too hot either. Look at all these stone walls, and look at this. We got a nice archway up here. Hard to imagine what this might have been. Maybe this was, you know, who knows? Could have been maybe kind of a more formal building. There's more of these bands that they use to reinforce the structure. Some tin laying on the ground there. Yeah, let's get a closer look, or a better look over here. Yeah, I mean, this is stuff's in there. It's built to stay, I think. So we'll cut through the threshold here. Nice old brick. Just laying there. Look at that. Brick's actually in pretty good condition. Pretty decent sized little building. Yeah, it would be very interesting to see what this place looked like at its peak, at the prime of its existence. But today, one can only imagine.